Greetings. This is yours, Freddie McGregor, and you're tuned into IFE Top 10. Check it out. Exciting, struggling, real. I think there was more excitement. We never count the struggles because when you felt like you had to struggle to achieve whatever it was that you were going to be set out for. But there was this excitement about wanting to do it. So you basically just follow suit, whatever there was to follow to get there. Well, back in the early day, you couldn't help but listen to people like Prince Buster, Derek Morgan, Monty Morris, Millie Small, My Boy Lollipop, Desmond Decker, Israelites, and went on and on until we started listening to people like Melodians, Ken Booth, Delroy Wilson, Eptones, and Babandi, and it just goes on and on and on. And our love for it just continued until it got down to our generation, basically. Yeah, for me, where I grew up in East Clarendon, there's no industries really, just sugarcane, and you have Monument sugarcane factory and Yarmouth sugar factory, and the rest of it would be like alcohol, which came later. But back then there was nothing because we don't plant a lot of food in where I grew up really. So most of the workers there are sugarcane workers. I'm a stepfather, and so the struggle is real. I never know. We never know. But I take my chance. Our parents never objected to it. So growing up now, I kind of figure it was really my part. The way it happened and everything is really how it was meant to be. Because me don't want to go down and me don't want the music made for my mother. Because I love my mother, right? So everything is about my mother. And you want to make it so you can help your mother. She have 8 children, so how to go work. And just that vision and wanting to do it, the right things start to happen to find my way at Kingston, and the rest is history. Yes, I recorded a song called After Laughter, which is available on YouTube, and a track called Why Did You Do It? And then Do Good and Good Will Follow You. And there's a bunch of songs on YouTube that even myself, start to find out. Those songs came out as Little Freddie. Because when Mr. Dad started releasing songs with me individually, that's what I was called when I started to sing Little Freddie. Bob, everybody called me Little Freddie. And Ernest's real name is Ernest Fitzroy Wilson. So Mr. Dad used to release a lot of material with Fitzy and Freddie and not Clarendonians. Because if you notice, Clarendonians really only had one album, of which Ernest and myself have a song on that album called Do Good and Good Will Follow You. That song was not sung by Peter Austin. So everybody associate Freddie with the Clarendonians because of its link. And it's actually Ernest and Peter who took me to Kingston. And I ended up at Studio One. So it has been that journey and a real family situation of sorts. Because we never really get to do no work at school in true music. So for me, Studio One was really the university. And I always refer it as the equivalent to what Motown was in America. Studio One was exactly that to Jamaica. I was hoping it would, because that's how we create the songs. That's why we put harmonies, that's why we put horns, that's why try to make music sound sweet and can carry you away, you know what I'm saying? Because you could just sing the song and leave it just like that and release it. But we always think we want to get it to somewhere else, where people can truly enjoy the beauty of the melodies, the horns, the harmonies, and that is what creates a great song. So, yeah, now I'm pleased with a lot of the songs that I've made. Not knowing that I'm gonna get the kind of attention that they have. But I guess when you make good song or aspire to do good work, it lasts. Because even though being on tour and performing the songs, it's like they were just made. You know, the anxiety, that how people will want to hear the song so them can start sing and carry on and all of that kind of thing. And you think, wow, them songs are about 40 years old and it just can't go away. Depends on what bugs me the most at the time, you know. The situation, it could be a gas increase, it could be a old lady just get robbed, it could be just about anything. Because inspiration is something that comes, you know. We know where it comes from, so you go for it and it comes. You know, my thing kind of spontaneous most time, but we try to go for things that we think will energize people and, you know, make people say, whoa, kind of thing. I might not be the best person to differentiate it because I think I see it from a totally different perspective, you know. But we've had the conversation many times. I still stick to the conclusion that the dance hall is wherever we go to dance, to music. Now, what is played in the dance hall is another matter. But when you go to the dance hall, everybody's played in the dance hall, from Jay-Z to Beyonce to Afrobeat to dancehall, what I'm called dancehall music, reggae music, soul music, everything played there, and soca. So the dancehall is this vibrant place where all kinds of music play within. But you know, I understand what people refer to as dancehall music, and I can break it down from different levels too. Because I can tell you, Dave Kelly and Stephen Cleveland make some of the most potent dancehall tracks ever. And that's different from what we call dancehall today, because we had that debate this morning also. Yes, up a big ship. And it's just that for me personally, too much of the younger producers and the younger generation getting too caught up with this want to be hip hop groove, which is really diverting from what the real culture is. Because not that in music you can deviate and try to do, you know, things with music because it is music, but at the end of the day, you have to have a thing called identity. Soca won't ever change my identity really, because soca is soca. It come from that place, you know. That's what it is. That's how it is there. That's how it has been. You know, this country we have that thing where it has always been. You know, and you have to keep it that way because the rate of what me I hear with my ears now in another 5 years, then it will be music without identity. Because you can't refer to it as a dancehall beat. Because when I think about dancehall immediately now, I think about being a man Zim Zim. What a mad piece of dancehall tune that. If we talk about dancehall, in terms of the music, it's a groove. Frisco Kid, Joyride Rhythm. Every song on Joyride Rhythm bad. So we talk about dancehall, we talk about music where we can dance so and have fun. Because that's what it's supposed to be about. So when we play some song now, like we try to play hip hop and like we're Yankee, I really don't know. We call Jay-Z and dreadlocks now and love our thing. So we have to try to go for them thing. We just do our thing. The music definitely has evolved. And I would mostly say for the better. Because, you know, strange enough, Sean Paul is one of my favorite dancehall artists. Being a man, of course, maybe I'm just coming an era where dancehall was at its peak. So yes, so I will enjoy that era dancehall. So much more than what we have today as dancehall. I definitely think we need to step up on it musically, make it more interesting, more danceable, more acceptable, and you know, don't waste time on the music. I can't do it. You know. It all has. We say for the better, we say for the worse. I guess if CDs were made and was developed not to be copied, it would have been in a better shape. But if you make equipment to do it and you make one that can copy it, then this is where we are. This is where it has taken us to. So music is basically download and streaming. That's where you look to it. But it's another advancement of where we're going. That's that piece of where we're heading to. So yes, we are in that world, and we have to utilize the space and position ourselves just like anywhere else. I don't think it leaves us in a bad place, really, because I think to begin with, we have to be thankful that our music has such an effect that people from all different parts of the world and different genre people love it. That is a great thing for us. Because just about every country that I've traveled to so far, there's a reggae audience there. One you're like, whoa, the place like, yeah, everybody love what thing kind of. So I'm not surprised when the youth them love it and try to do it as well. Just have to embrace them and the best ones work. People don't love what you do, them not might really take it on. So it's a blessing. Was to become like a Pallador and one of them label that I was signed to, which takes a lot to make it work at that level. But yeah, I was willing to try. It's not beat a trial, but a failure. And since trying, we're able to stay focused and stay on top of it and keep putting out records. Maybe not as much as we used to, but yes, we have a long catalog of material from way back 24 track tapes. So we just need enough time now to kind of transfer them digitally and go back to start putting out some big ship compilations like Big Ship Gold Series, Volume 1, 2, who knows, and stuff like that, because we do have the material. Plus, Steve have a whole bundle of material as well, so we're loaded. It's just a matter of time before we get to it like that, because we still have to share the time between studio work, touring, which really have a strong demand because, like I said earlier, people still want that music. People want you to let him try. I was born a winner and just don't want to be low there. Well, forgot to them and perform it live. So, yeah, because I was just on tour and while driving across the US, Canada, everywhere. And every state you go into, you want to hear one of the major stations that play. So we lock onto radios and really nice when you hear this Jack say, well, you just heard from Lenny Kravitz, you just heard from Ray, you just heard from that. And then the next hour coming up, you'll be hearing from Beyonce, Rihanna, and Koffee. Yeah, so what? You know what I'm saying? And so stuff like that make you feel good because you see your own thing at work, which part it deserves fair work within the mainstream. And so we just need more of that, because if we did have like another three cafe about the place, just imagine how it would have been. And that to me is where we need to get back to. Rather than making music for the staying of the island, get back to that creative thought, creative process and create music that can go internationally because that time we have to say it. I guess the groove and our lingua, because she used back one of them old time original lingua there, the way she a groove her thing and our lyrical content is today, her age group. But she used back one of them long time groove, they swing it like a Daddy Right kind of thing. And it work and fast talk and all of that. So yeah, it's unique. I really want to turn it into a big business, because food I feed. So now them last days, yeah, if you don't have your own food, you can neither buy or sell. So it's better to prepare your own. But I just love farming. I love farming. From my youth, I love farming. And I always say, if given the opportunity, but I really love going to it on a serious note. And I got the chance to acquire some lands and start work with it. And managed to grow a couple crops and then really come out really, really great. Like thousands of pounds of okra, thousands of pounds of callaloo. The last crop was papaya. We got about 5,000 pounds of papaya. We get pumpkin this size and watermelon and cantaloupe and all kind of stuff. And yeah, we breed horses too. So we try to do both. Right now we'll get some land ready, put in some onion and some what color okra kind of thing. So grow what you eat and eat what you grow. And help those who don't have. Every time I was in England, we make sure I record some songs with Dilly, Stingray. It's just something, because they're my family. I mean, blood family still. We're really close like that. And besides, I love working with Dilly. Dilly, when it comes to one drop, that kind of thing that Dilly have it lack. So we always, get fun working together, have fun. And so every time we're in London, we'll make sure we make some time. Go into the studio, keys to the city, and them children. The track is called Don't Tell Me No. It's a collab with myself and a Colombian group called Locos Poruana out of Miami. They are a Colombian group and real nice group too. You can check the video. It's on YouTube. Well, those kids reached out to me, to a sister of mine here in Jamaica, because of my success with Guantanamera, song that I did in Spanish, which went big in South America. So they reached out to me and asked me if I'd be interested to do the track with them. And I listened to the track, and yes, we went to the studio in Miami, and really nice vibe, nice kids, and we got it down together. And they decided to make a video for it, which we did. And so the song is out now, and it's getting a rotation, and you just keep your fingers crossed and hope it does what it was meant to do. Well, I just completed a project with a guitarist, drummer. His name is Zach Starkey. I think he's the son of Ringo Starr from the Beatles. And so he's a producer also. He's a big rock star. I think he's rated the top drummer at the moment. But he loves guitar too. Real wonderful musician. So he's just produced a project called Red, Gold, Green, and Blue. And it's available, so you might want to check that album out. It's released by Trojan Jamaica, supported by BMG. So the project is out, and I think they just released a single that I did. There are some older, old, not country and western, not rock, but some of them kind of songs that will do them over. And features artists like Big Youth, Daddy Rai, and a whole bunch of different artists. Quite interesting. So, we're on the road. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, email, Big Ship Freddie, Instagram, Facebook, and our website, FreddieMcGregormusic.com. And we do have merchandise and all of that kind of stuff. So, we're touring, our tour dates are up on our sites, and so people can follow and see what we're doing. And we're getting what we call an EP ready. Not rushing, but we're preparing it. So there's no definitive date that we're going to drop it. We're just trying to get the production up and going and get them right the way we want them, and then everyone will know. And that EP will be dropped. We have some bad tune where we have programmed for the EP then.
Hope you liked our video. If so, subscribe. Don't forget the bell for notifications, and give us a thumbs up. Let us know what you're thinking by writing a comment, or visit ifetop10.com for more entertainment news. Thanks for watching.